What is up, people? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the show. It is your boy Lex Money. We're at that key level of resistance right now, guys. So it's time for an emergency update. Now, number one, thank you for all of you guys for coming through and subscribing. Remember, always like the video, always leave me a comment, because apparently it like kills all the bot comments. I don't know how that's working. The more you guys comment, the less bot comments I get, which is lovely. YouTube's kind of nerfing me right now. A lot of you guys are new and you did subscribe. Maybe you're not new, but you just subscribed recently, and they're removing subscribers. So just double check that for me, please. If you haven't subscribed, do it already. But right now, guys, we're having the reversal. Now, I do still think for Bitcoin, we've got a key area that we do need to keep our eyes on. We'll look at that in the trading view part of the video. But look at this, guys. Bang, 11% up for the day. Number 32. We were like 40 something a few weeks ago, guys. So it's looking really, really good right now. 3 billion in market cap. This thing can move. And I actually was watching a video of No BS Crypto yesterday. Didn't even think to mention these things, but when you see the 2% depth, that's how much it takes to move the price, plus or minus 2%. So only 200k to move the price 2%, guys. So realistically, you know, to move the price up 100%, it's not gonna take that much. Like 10 million, okay, 10 million in dollars, not much at all. So do remember that these things can start moving very rapidly while everybody is leaving comments. Well, not majority. Well, some people are leaving comments saying that ICP is a scam coin. It's usually at this point where people are the most bearish that the institutional adopt it, that the big money, the smart money do start to come in. They do start to step in and they say, right, it's time to buy. Now, one thing to bear in mind on the short-term time frame for the Binance Bitcoin liquidation heat map, we got liquidations a little bit below at 106. So that's just pretty much classic chop, guys. But when you do go to the 3-day, we still got that big liquidity pocket at around 104k. So whether this is like a retest or a breakout, maybe we do come back down over the coming week, then bear that in mind. And there probably is going to be a lot of volatility because we got all of this coming up this week. So, you know, GDP now data, CPI inflation data, PPI inflation data coming out this week. So there's going to be a lot of manipulation game. And when you're like, if you're trying to trade this, and if you're trying to trade this with leverage, you are going to get wiped out. And that's just pretty much how it is. If my camera keeps cutting in and out, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. But you're going to get wiped out because they're going to hunt stops. They're going to hunt liquidation pockets as well, guys. So just be careful of this. Let's let this week unfold. And remember, we said into the second week of June, the pullback should be over. We're now in the second week of June. Now, it was lovely to wake up and see the big dildo pause. But it was nice to see the big green dildo. This morning we continued our breakout, which was good. This wasn't really a false breakout. However, we're now at key resistance and everybody is now shilling me their tickers. So what ICP ecosystem coins are you in? I'll be 100% transparent with you. I've bought a lot of these tickers and I've bought and sold it back for ICP. So like when McDonald's pumped, I sold it for ICP. Someone showed Popeye. I got Popeye like ultra mega cheap, and you know it went from something like $100 to 3.5, 4k. I swapped that back for ICP. So that's me saying like, look, I'm not a staker. I'm not 8-year gang. I like the ecosystem. People call me a G. I don't care. I'm here to make money. Don't get caught into the whole, like, you must hold everything to zero. Because if we go and check out the ICP coins, I had to go to ICP tokens for some reason. I don't know why it's not showing up on ICP swap. But you go to the daily and yeah, look, I mean, 7-day up 300%, 30-day 13%, you know, 90-day up 200%. But then you go to the all-time chart and then you see this, guys. So not to say that it won't come back, but this is just an example to say, you know, there's no problem taking profits up here. It's just that when you come into crypto, the community get quite cult-like and they say, you should never take profits, you're bad for the community. Realistic to make ICP / use that ICP to get fiat to buy more ICP or Bitcoin or whatever coin you do want to buy in the next run. So that's just like a quick little disclaimer, guys. I am a full Jeet and I traded a lot of these coins, guys. But now Bitcoin breaking out of the resistance. Watch the daily close to see what's about to follow. Remember, Still can have world manipulation games come back down to the MA to find support. Wouldn't be that surprising, to be honest. The MA is right around that liquidity pocket. But if we can hold above 106k, initially looking really good. And on top of that, you know, look at the money supply. We had the dump that we were expecting. We had the little pullback that we were expecting. Now it looks like we're ready for up only. So look, guys, we come to the 4-hourly chart. We're not on the 15-minute chart right now. We had our breakout. We reached $6. If we do pull the fibs again like we did yesterday, then from this point of breakout, you know, we found resistance perfectly on the 1618, which we spoke about yesterday. Okay, it's hit the exact level we spoke about yesterday, and now is finding some resistance there. So we could have a little bit of a pullback to come back down. If it does break above it, then, you know, I'm still a little bit cautious up until $6.50. Okay, so going to be a big level of resistance right now. Would like to see us close in this resistance zone and start to chop inside the resistance zone. That would be really good. Again, Bitcoin needs to break out. Was this a fake out, right? Was this a fake out to the downside before the eventual push to 116 to 117k? That really does get all of the shorts wrecked. And will the ICP Bitcoin pair continue to break out? Remember, we could go higher. Again, we've got another bit of a move. I think I calculated it wrong yesterday. We've got like another 10% to go up to reach that target of 610 on the Bitcoin pair, which would most likely bring us to around here, guys. So, you know, just to show you guys from where we are today, 10% of the Bitcoin pair would bring us to the top area of this resistance zone. So again, I'm going to let the charts, well, I'm going to trust the charts and not get too ahead of myself, not start to FOMO into longs. We'll see if we can find a long on any confirmation breakouts. But right now, initial signs, yeah, I mean, the chart looks pretty bad when you look at it like this. However, max fear times usually create the most gains going forward. So again, just a quick one from me to you on ICP today. If you made it this far, subscribe to the channel. Guys, I'm making more Tau videos as well because I think Tau is going to be a pretty good AI play. So again, if you guys can all go and watch those videos, I'll leave a little thing there or there. I don't know, we'll see. And yeah, I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.